we. I need to check what the time is. It is 13:45. Okay, so I have about 45 minutes until I have to leave for work. I could have used my time a bit better today, but I think I'm actually a bit proud I got to clear all of the clothes I had on this chair, because I usually have like a bunch of clothes here, like a wardrobe, right? Because it's so much easier than pick up. That just says a lot about the human psychology, doesn't it? Just placing clothes in a space where it's easier to get, easier to, I'm not sure. Okay, well, but yeah, I am posting sometimes, especially on TikTok, in Norwegian though. I will see if I'm going to do English later, but just me singing. I know it isn't the best singing. I know it isn't good singing. Like, it's a long way to go, but oh, this is very. I know it's a long way to go, but that's the point, right? It's sort of like a funny thing, because it's all of the playing is just jokes. It's just joking what I'm singing. So I thought it was fun just to say a bunch of jokes and stuff. It's similar to a comedian. I think I got inspired by him. His name is Morgan J. I have went to 2 of his shows, and he's very funny with the guitar as well. It's just jokes. But yeah, I'm just doing it. I was quite scared. I mean, I did think about this, I think, like a year ago, but then I was a bit too scared to do it, because I was afraid of people judging and, whatever. But the more and more I just grow, I'm still 20, but the more and more I grow, I just realize, like, who the fuck cares? Who gives a shit, right? I'm just hearing, like, oh, you know about this and this? Yeah, he died, she died. I was talking to a friend of mine today. He was wearing a suit, and I was like, whoa, you look so good, man. And then he said, or he sent a snap, and then he said he was going to a funeral, right? It happens so quick. It happens like this. My sister, she was in the hospital not too long ago, and I didn't hear and she's okay, by the way. I think. No, she is fine. But thankfully. But it happens like this, right? What if it was something serious, and I just got a phone call from my mom, just like, yeah, your sister is in the hospital and stuff, right? It is, things happen, right? A lot of people think, surely this won't happen to me. It can. So just do your thing. And that's the one thing that I am sort of having a bit of a struggle with. Going taking a degree in acting, doing that, going towards acting, or going towards being a lawyer. I am currently doing both. It's very difficult. Or when I say I'm currently doing both, I try to do some extra things, try to build my sort of portfolio up in acting. I have the biggest thing I've had is I've had some quite good ones, but it isn't like a life changing or a sort of changing thing, like a turn in the acting job environment. It isn't like quite big yet, but I try, right? And with me taking up my grades, fixing up my grades towards being a lawyer, I have that 1 to 2 years of just thinking and just trying, right, doing both. And I know I really want to do acting, but the probability, I'm also like a realist in terms that I know the chance of becoming doing well as an actor is very small. There's so many more talented people than me who already have a degree who is doing not so good, right? So I'm just, what should I do? Yeah, if you have a sort of a true passion for it, it shouldn't be an issue, right? And that's the only thing, that's the thing that I struggle with, right? I have to maybe do it a bit more just to have a feeling like, oh, I really want to do this. But when you have your grandparent, no, not grandparents, but let's say my grandfather, he isn't, that he's more a realist sort of guy. So he doesn't, he's like, yeah, but lawyer is, lawyer, and doing acting, there's not a good chance of being paid well. It doesn't, you have to have a good economy and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just it's a dilemma, big dilemma. So I'm just trying to figure it out, right? It's tough, but that's the point of me doing this as well. So yeah, just trying a bunch of stuff, right? I need to just try different things. I don't want to post the same things all the time. There's a lot of different sort of, let's say, gym influencers, which is totally fine. I don't have anything against that, but I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to just post gym. I did it for a long period, but it's just the same, right? I just want to mix it up, post some guitar videos, post something about mental health, post some comedy, humor, just a mix, just different things, right? And the importance of, posting and doing the things you want. I'm very sure that if I did put more energy into my videos right now, it would become a lot more tough, a lot more energy sort of consuming and time consuming. A lot of the stuff that I don't have, so it would be more tough for me, right, to do those videos. And I like doing these sort of videos right now where it doesn't necessarily need to be edited every time I just take a pause. It doesn't, that I don't have to always, sometimes I do it, but not, it doesn't necessarily need to be always where I cut, edit and all that stuff. We'll see in the future, right? But I don't need it right now. And the sort of goal is for me to continue a very long time with posting stuff and doing whatnot. And this is sort of the time, or the way that works for me right now. And that's the reason why, because I have done and tried some different things. I did post like three sort of TikToks, shorts and reels, same sort of videos, but 3 in every platform. It becomes very time consuming. It becomes very, your head goes in like, you're always thinking about what can I make now? What can I do this? Okay, I have 3 videos together right now. Oh, I have to do school. Oh, I have to do training. Oh, I have work today. Oh, or tomorrow I have an extra extra job I have to do, right? And that lasts for 12 hours. Okay, I don't have time to do this and that. It isn't like the same routine every day, so it's very unpredictable how I sort of like, but I can't do that I have to be realistic, right? I can't do that. I have to put a bunch of time on different things as well. So yeah, as I did mention yesterday, I didn't get the extra role, which sucks, but it's okay. And I will use that time to work more on school tomorrow. I will go on Thursday. Maybe I'll go to the city and train. I'll have to see, right, if I don't have anything else. But I will work this weekend, so it won't be that big of a break, but I have to, catch up in school. So I think the main target will be that reading, and after this I will sort of try to get on more casting bureaus and just sort of be annoying to film productions or whatever it is. And yeah, I think that's the way, but not harass or whatever it's called, not just be too much, but at least try, right? Show that you want this. And I did sort of listen to some podcasts recently about it, and they recommend it, so I'm going to be annoying. But yeah, I think I'm doing something right. I'm not sure. It's just difficult to, I'm not this. This is the part where not assimilating, but comparing. This is where comparing steps in, which sucks, right? You think, okay, am I doing this? Am I doing this? But okay, Speed, the Sidemen, which I watch a lot, they were blowing up on when they were 18, 19. I'm 20 right now. That sucks. That shit sucks when you tell yourself that, because we all have our different time zones. I've said this before, man. Your time comes when your time comes. It isn't like, right? There's a shit ton of people who have given up, right? You still haven't, and you're already among the few who are, right? I think also you watch one video of someone doing a thing, and then you sort of think, there must be thousands of people doing this, or millions. You don't know that, right? It can be just him or her. It can be 2, 5, a million. You don't know. So it is so easy to say. That's one of the reasons why I have to get my shit together on the social media stuff. And I say I want to read more books, but I don't set myself the time, really. Or I haven't the past days. I have read books though, but it isn't like as good as I did before. I still am on this one, Atomic Habits. I think it's so long ago I said I was going to finish this, but I finished these. But the school books, it becomes a priority over this. It should be a mix, but it just has, my nose is so itchy. But yeah, I need to apply for a casting bureau, and then I will sort of get ready. Maybe play some guitar. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I won't be playing guitar. But I will search for this or apply for this casting bureau, and then I will sort of try to just get ready, really. I have to leave in about 30 minutes, and for work, I'm gonna work until 10. My brother gets home. That's fun. Actually, though, it's lovely. It's not so fun being alone all the time. My brother gets home, but I'm working. Sorry for that, little bro. But other than that, I think, yeah, it will just be a work day. Tomorrow, yeah, I'll go to the city and train there as well. Maybe I'll have to shop for some boxers though. I need boxers. But yeah, hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. I wish you the best. Have a laugh, have a smile, and be kind. And sort of like, there's so important to have just one person where you can talk about difficult things, the difficult stuff. That one person is worth like an infinite amount of just I know you friends, right? Having someone to talk to about difficult things, man, just one. Having more, that's great, but just one is extremely important. So make sure you have that. And if you don't, try to find it. Take care. Goodbye.